to one and all. My name is Speedy. Welcome into another LSPDFR Speedy tutorial. In this tutorial here, we are going to be doing the Lidar Gun 1.1.0.1, and it is 11:27 p.m. on this Thanksgiving Day on a Thursday, November 23rd, 2023. And happy Thanksgiving from my family to yours. And I appreciate you all coming out here looking at this video and many more to come. I hope so, as I am going back into old school plugins, and let's go ahead and jump right into this tutorial for today. And what you're going to need here is you're going to need your open IV for this one, and your Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory. Let's go ahead and open up that one. If you go to your File Explorer and then right click on it, if you got it pinned to Quick Access, go ahead and click on your Grand Theft Auto 5 pinned to Quick Access, and your photo will be right there. But if you guys want to do it the hard way, come down here to your File Explorer and just click on it. Then whatever drive you got it in, mine's going to be in Scene, Programs, File Times 86, and then go to Steam, and then go to Steam Apps, and then go to Common, and then Grand Theft Auto 5, and that's how you get it from there. Let's go ahead and open up our Open4, and go ahead and click on the Grand Theft Auto 5 for Windows. Go ahead and open that up, and there it is right there. And just minimize your Open4, just minimize it for right now. Now you're going to click on the link down below, which is going to be called the Lidar Gun 1.1 by Opus and Ben H6021. That is your one other right here. So then this is an old plugin, but it still works for the current version of 3028. Go ahead and download this file and agree to download. And what you guys need here is a Lidar Gun 1.1.0.1. Just go ahead and download that. And then once you get done downloading it, go ahead and drag your file out to the desktop and close out of your internet browser. And remember, I always open up with RimWire. So let's go ahead and bring up our main directory, your GTA 5 main directory, and let's go ahead and open up the Lidar Gun, RimWire, and go ahead and open up that folder, Lidar Gun, and go ahead and open up the Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. Now, then, the only plugin you need out of here is the plugin folder. You do not need the ipt command.dll, because if you look at it, that is out of date. That is out of date. I'm already tested it. I'm already tested the ipt command.dll. I'm already tested it, and it caused problems with the call out interface and your grammar police. All right, because that one's been up to date. So you do not, I repeat, you do not need this ipt command.dll, and you definitely do not need this rage native.ui.dll. That is out of date too as well. So the plugins folder is the only one you need. The plugins folder only. Go ahead, drag it over here to your main directory. Make sure you not highlight on the folder. If you go do, you're going to mess up. And then go ahead and drop it in. And if your box turns blue right here in the plugins folder, that means you've done it right. Now come back over here to your RimWire and back up one level and stay right there just for a minute, because we're going to need the next folder down, which is the finished pistol textures. Come over here to your plugin folder. Go ahead in your main directory. Go ahead and click on your plugin folder and click on the capital letters LSPDFR. Alright, now I'm going to show you all in here right real quick how to delete it if you guys want to delete this Lidar Gun. Go ahead and click on, there's a folder, go ahead and left click on the Lidar gun folder. Come down here to your LidarGun.dll, left control and click, and your LidarGun configuration files, which is your INI, left control and click. You're going to right click, and then you're just going to simply just delete it. And once you delete it, go ahead and refresh that. All right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into the LidarGun INI file. And while that is popping up there, I appreciate you all looking at this video. And if you think I am well deserving, give me a like, give me a comment on how I am doing, and then hit that subscribe button and click all, and you will know when I do another um, LSPDFR tutorial and or a episode. All right, so let's go ahead and knock this out of the ballpark. On your default LiDAR key, which is numpad 7. I want to change mine over to a F10. All right, because I got all my functions over here on my numpad. I'm already got enough. So if you guys want to leave it, you can, but mine's going to be F10. Alright, down here where it says window key, OEM period, I will show you what that is in game, which is just your period key. Alright, and then down here, your position X, position Y, and your scale. We could change that in game as well. On your volume here, I like my volume to be loud. You can, or if you don't want it, that's fine. You hit 0, but mine, you can change that the number if you want to, 3 to 5, because I like it loud myself. And then down here where it says HUD color 0, change that over to a 1. Change that over to a 1, and I will explain to you what that is when we get inside game. All right. So go ahead. If you made any changes, go ahead and click on File, click on Save, close out, and then refresh your GTA 5, and then go ahead and close out of your GTA 5 main directory, and then go ahead and open up your, go ahead and bring up your open 4 page, and then I'm going to split mine up here. Now, go back over here to your rim wire, go to your vintage pistol textures, go ahead and click on that. Alright, now before we go any further than that, I don't want to mess things up for you all. So come over here anywhere on your desktop, okay? Go ahead and create you a new folder. Left click and right click and go to new folder. Alright? And then name it whatever you guys want. I am going to name mine the vintage pistol original file do not delete. And I'll explain that here in just a second. All right. So now what you're going to do, go ahead and open up this ring mate in your Lidar Gun rim wire. Go ahead and open that up, and while that is opening up, like I said, I don't know why it takes why it takes a while for it to load up the way it does, but that's just the way it is. I don't understand it, but this is the pathway we need to go to get our LiDAR gun into our game. So go ahead and follow this pathway. Go to mods. Go to, let's say, update. Then times 64. And then go to DLC packs. Now mine's a little different. So if you scroll down or if you see it, the patch day 8 ends in Nancy, G is in George. Patch day 8 NG. You need to click on that one. Go to DLC.rpl. Go to times 64. Go to models. Go to CD images. Go to weapons.rpl. Alright, that's where you need to be. Alright, and then when you done doing that, go ahead and click on favorites and go to add the favorites and name it whatever you guys want. Alright, and then once you do that, click on add. Mine is going to be under the vintage pistol right here. So let's go ahead and close out of our readme. And let's go ahead and go back over to your rimwire. Pick any one of these files right here. Alright, that looks like a piece of paper folded over. If you click on that, click on one of them and click on the F2 button to highlight, and then hit left control C's and Charlie. Come over here to your rim wire. I'm sorry, come over here to your open 4, and then left control V's and Victor. Paste that in your search bar, and then come over here to your vintage pistol, YDR. Click on that, and there is your gun right there. That is your vintage pistol. All right. So what I want you guys to do now is I want you all to that folder we just created. All right. You're gonna go ahead and open that up, and then you're gonna go ahead and take every one of these files in here. Your vintage pistol, your even down your drawable object and your texture object. You're going to take every one of these files, you're going to left click, bring it over here to your folder that you have created just for these files, and then drop it in. All right, simple as 1, 2, 3. All right, now come back over here to your. I'm gonna drop this down. You guys close that out if you want to. But I'm gonna show y'all something here in just a second. So let's go ahead and take every one of these files in our rimwire. Do not select the readme and do not select the 2 dots. There is a total of 4 files in here. All right. If you left click, come over here to your left click, drag it over here to your open 4, and then drop it in, and then go up here to your vintage pistol. YDR, and you'll see that vintage pistol gun, and there is your radar gun. Or LiDar gun. I'm sorry, your LiDar gun. Go ahead and close that out. Now, that folder we just got done creating, I'm going to show you all something, alright? See, like, just like that at the beginning, I showed you all how to delete the LiDar gun off from your LSPDF or GTA 5 main directory. Alright, now the same thing here. You got to come back here because if you don't, your game will crash. Highlight every one of these names in here, your vintage pistol, and you're going to take it and you're going to bring it back up here to your open 4, and then you're going to let it drop in. And if you go back over here to your vintage pistol.ydr, your vintage pistol is going to be back in your game. Alright, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to put mine back in here. Alright, so I'm going to put my LiDar gun back in here, and then I'm going to double check and make sure it's working and see if it's in there. And I'm telling you, this is a nice LiDar gun, and I cannot wait to use it again. Harry cannot wait to use it, I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and close out of your let's go ahead and close everything out because we are done. Go ahead and close out of your rim wire. Go ahead and close out if you still got this folder open we created. And let's go ahead and go to your search bar, and you want to delete that that vintage pistol that we put in there. Just delete it by hitting backspace. Go to File. Go to Close All Archives, and then simply close out. Now, this folder we created just for your vintage pistol, I will recommend to save this somewhere. If you ain't got one, you guys can go out and get one. Save that file over onto a external hard drive. All right, and get it off of your computer. so you can have more room in your computer to do a whole lot more modding on your LSPDFR or whatever you mod on. All right. Now mine's already saved, so I'm just gonna simply delete this here right real quick, and then when you all get done doing that, go ahead and restart your computer because it was an open IB file. And I've always said restart your computers. There's a couple of them that you actually don't need to, but when it comes to open 4 um, gig like that, restart your computers. That was saved from some crashing. I'm not saying it does it all the time, but that will save some crashing because that helps me out a lot. It is 12:34 p.m. on a November 23rd of Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go ahead and restart my computer and jump on into the game. And I'll see y'all back here in a few minutes. All right, welcome back into the in-game showcase of the Lidar Gun. And what we're going to do now is if you hit your F3 button, if you ain't got your vintage pistol in your weapon wheel, hit your F3, go to weapons, and you'll see the vintage pistol, and it's in between the heavy pistol and AP pistol. If you go ahead and hit 5 on your numpad, that is going to bring it up on your weapon wheel. All right. So if you go to your weapon wheel and go up and maybe scroll around to it, there is your vintage pistol and there is your Lidar gun as we just changed it. Now, how to use it is if you hold in your trigger button like this right here, and you see all these cars go by, all you gotta do is point and shoot. There's one going 46. There's one going 55. Make sure they're in that circle or in that dot right there. There's one going 64. There's one going 45. There's one a little bit closer right there, 48. That white car is going 46. So we know this is actually working. All right. So now if you get inside your car in here and then try to use it like this, hit your V button to bring you inside of the car, and hit your right shoulder button. And if you zoom in, like I just did right here, just by using your walk around button, your drive around button, stuff like that, it should start. Why is not? There we go. That one's going 44. Here comes another one. Make sure they're in between the two arrows, the plus button and the greater than, less than sign right there in the middle. There's one going 49, one going 45. Stuff like, that's how you do that. So there's one going 60. There's one going, I love this. And if you move your controller button, how you walk and stuff, just move it up. You can get a better, range. Here comes a sports car. Here comes a muscle car right here. See how fast he's going? 49 miles an hour. You can actually get them coming down off that hill. There's one going 51. So we know it's working. So, and let's go over the menu real quick here, real quick, and then this menu button. If you hold your F10 in, Pick it back over here. Hold your F10 in for about a second, like that right there. And then on your hold inverter, I got it set to 900. I don't know what that exactly means, but I got mine set at 9. Position X. If you take your arrows, move left, it's going to move left. Move right, it's going to move right on your arrows. And the position Y, I think your right button goes down and your left button goes up. And the scale is how big you want it, how small you want it, things like that. And then you go down here to your volume. Remember, we set that from 3 to 5, or however you set it at. HUD colors at 1. HUD colors at 1. And you want the blip enabled. Let me try something here. With it. Yep, there it goes. It's blipping them. As you can tell, I didn't realize that at first. But each vehicle that you blip on, say like they're actually going over the speed limit that you don't want them to go over, all you got to do is just aim, point, shoot, and it blips them. Like that one right there. So that's how you do that. Enable screen, we left that as false. Now this auto zoom, alright, leave that as true. Alright, let me back out of it. So if you hit this right here and go ahead and bring your LiDAR gun back up, and then move your arrow key, or move your controller key, how you walk and steer and stuff like that. All you got to do is just move that up just like that right there, and then you should be able to blimp them too as well. There we go right there. That was going 43. That was going, and it still blips them on your map too as well. So this red car, let's see, here comes a dune buggy. That one's going 50. That car right there just now passed us. So that's how you do that there, ladies and gentlemen. And go ahead and bring your menu back up. Auto zoom is true. The log level, I don't know what that log level is, but I usually leave that on 0. And if you go to edit mode like that, you'll see a green dot, as you can see right here on my vest. All you got to come over here is grab that LiDAR gun and just move it anywhere you want to on the screen. Come back over here. I'm going to bring mine back over here where it was, because I liked it. I like it like that right there. And then when you get done, all you got to do is backspace and then hit F10 again. Hold it in for a second, and you go to save, and it should save right over to your eye. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for me. I appreciate you all coming in here, looking at this, and you all have a great night. Y'all have a great night on your Thanksgiving, and we will see you all on the next one. And we are going, and we'll see you all later. Peace out.